Hello, welcome back. In this lecture we are going to create a create post wrap, which is this. In our final project you can see we have given the white color to the background, and we have given the menu a hover state as well, and we have created a div and given a look of a text field. So we have designed our div as a input text field. So we have already created the HTML layout inside the index.html file. Now it's time to design the create post wrap. So open up the index.html file, and first of all we need to create this content wrapper flex container. So in order to add a center position, we need to add a justify content property. So in order to work with justify content property, we need to make a content wrapper a flex container. So we will call it here a flex class that will make a content wrapper a flex container, and then add a justify content center property and save the file. And when we refresh the page, you will notice it that it center the element inside the main axis. So open up the CSS file here, and inside the create post inner, that will be the div which will be the element which is inside this create post wrap. So let's give a color, a background color. The background color is white, and we have also given the border radius property, and we have said that border radius is equal to 8 pixels, and save the file. Let's refresh the page to see what happened. As you can see, it's given the white background. Let's add a width property to give a width to this element. So let's open up the file, CSS file. So we are going to give a width property, but we will not give width property to this create post inner. Instead of giving this, we are going to give a width property to center inner. That will be the div where all the posts and create post wrap will goes. That will be the wrapper for these element. So in the center inner, we are going to add a width property. So we will add a 680 pixels width, and when we save the file and refresh it, you can see it's given the width property to this. So let's add a margin. So we will say margin top and bottom 50 pixels and left and right 0 pixels. So we want to give some space from top and bottom. As you can see, it's given the space from top and bottom. As you can see, the border radius is not working. So let's see what happened in here. Instead of using border radius, we use border, so that is why the border radius is not working. So we will say border radius. We will add radius property, so it will be work as we want. And we refresh the page, as you can see, it's given the border radius. So I will add a box shadow property. So open up the CSS file. Here we are going to add a box shadow. So it will give a shadow to our element. So we'll say 0 pixel, 1 pixels and 2 pixels, and color will be B7, B7 and B7. If you don't know about the box shadow, I will explain it in the next lecture. So you can watch that lecture as well, but for now I'm just using this property. So let's refresh the page. As you can see, it's given the box shadow to the bottom and little bit to the sides. So let's add little bit padding to the left and to the right. So open up the CSS file. Inside the CSS file, we are going to add create post inner padding. So we'll say 0 pixel top and bottom, 15 pixel left and right. Save the file and refresh the page. As you can see, it's given the left and right padding. So that's it for now. So in the next lecture, we are going to learn about the box shadow property. Then we are going to move forward to this create post wrap. So that's it for now. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm happy to help. So see you in the next lecture.